I said, you're about to blow my mind, think that you should back away. She said, these niggas switching sides. I said, bitches playing games. I got a lot up on my mind, that's why I be overweight. She said, yeah, but you know I'm tryna know.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back for today's video. Guys, before we start today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Guys, the buttons are right down below. We're gonna try to grow this shit as a family every day. Guys, with that being said, my name is Adam. This is A&M Vlogs. Let's get right into story time number 9. Let's do it. Story time number 9. We got a good one. I figured this would be a good one to do. Kind of break up the school stories and stuff like that. So with this one, I guess it kind of is around school because it was during a basketball game, but still, it'll be a good story nonetheless. So let's start off with the beginning. So it was my senior year, and this was an away game so I went to a private school, which means when you go to a private school, you only play private school basketball teams for the most part. I'm pretty sure, we only really played private schools. And so this day we had an away game. And now where I went to school, this was an away game. So I think we drove about, I want to say 35, 40 minutes away. It was definitely not our longest trip, and it wasn't our shortest trip. So it was like a medium trip, and we're driving there, and this is the one school that we go to. We would go there every other year for games, and this year we were going to them and they weren't coming to us. So we're driving there, we get to the school, and this is a small Catholic school, right? Like, we played at other Catholic schools that are much bigger. Tons of fans in the stands, stuff like that. But we're at this gym, right? Small little Catholic school. I think the school as a total had like 50 kids in the school, max, right? Like, bro, no way they had more than 50, right? And it was like they only had one room, like, for games and stuff, but the room had a carpet and shit on it, right? So it was a carpeted gym floor, but it wasn't even a full-size court. Like, take a full-size court, this court was about half the size, and there was a carpet on it. So that nice sound you get with your shoes, you know what I'm saying? None of that. It was fucking carpet. So if you fell on the floor, which happened to me in the game, I'll get to that in a minute, but if you fell on the floor, you were getting rug burned like crazy if you weren't wearing leggings and shit, right? And another thing, the rims there, super low, right? Like, out of all the schools that we play, I do not know why we were playing there. I don't even know why they were in our conference, right? And anyway, I believe we won that game. Yeah, we definitely did. But anyway, during warm-ups, whatever, like, super short rims, right? Like, man, some kids on our team were hitting the rim, bro. Like, and they weren't hitting the rim at our gym, right? And so the game is going on, right? Super awkward place, right? Super awkward. And it was kind of awkward for me, right? Bro, I had my ex there watching the game because the girls team, I think the girls team played before us, so they stayed to watch us play, right? Or some of them got to stay, and then some went back to the school, right? And super awkward. So I had my ex there watching, which, like, at the time, I guess I didn't really mind. It was kind of nice having her in the stands, because, like, at that point, we still talked, right? So not like talk like dating, just like talk as like friends, right? And so it was a good game, and, like, obviously with her being there, I was like, oh, let me just play hard, you know what I mean? Because she's in the stands, right? And so the game's going on, and I remember there's this one play, right? Pissed me the fuck off. This short dude goes up, gets the rebound, right? I come from behind him, right? I, like, missed the rebound. I come around and I grab the ball, right? So I grab the ball. He falls down, but pulls it forward. I flip over his shoulder. This is top 10 worst pain I've ever been in. I've torn stuff. This is the worst pain I've been in, right? I flipped over him, landed right on my lower back, like my tailbone, on carpeted floor with cement underneath. Landed so fucking hard. And I'm telling you, I lost feeling on this side, my right side. Worst pain I've been, I'm not gonna say worst, but it's top 5 pain I've been in, right? Landed right there, I was like, oh, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit hurt like a bitch, right? And so I get up and I'm like, ooh, coach is like, you good? You good? I'm like, yo, I'm good. Like, let's keep playing. Let's get the win. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these fuckers at the game thought they were gonna win, right? The other team, like, come on, bro. We ain't losing in this fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, after that shit, I was like, guys, we're pulling this shit out. And I believe we did pull it out. But anyway, it was the end of the game, right? And I was pissed, right? My back was fucking hurting. Like, I was pissed. First off, I was pissed for so many reasons. I was having shit going on at the school. I was single, my ex, right? My fucking back, right? Like, mad shit. And I think I was just frustrated all around. So I'm walking out of the school, right? I'm the first one from our team out the door, and no one was with me, right? It's not like I had a teammate or my friend with me or anyone. I was just walking out the building. This parking lot sketch. The school's in the middle of the woods, right? It's just me out there. This is 100% true. And I'm walking out the school, right? And you got the parking lot. It's dark. This parking lot has no lights in the parking lot. And the bus is like, I'm not gonna say all the way on the other side of the parking lot, but it's around the middle of the parking lot, right? Dark, no lights. It's just me alone out there. And I'm walking, right? I just keep walking. Then all of a sudden, I hear someone go, hey, 32. Because at the time, my number was 32, right? Someone goes, hey, 32. And I'm like, bro, I had my music in, right? And so I didn't hear it at first. But then she said it again. And so I took it off, and I was like, hello, right? Like, what the fuck? I don't see anyone. But someone called my number, and it's just me there. Bro, this girl comes out of the shadows, right? Out of nowhere. And she's like, hey, how are you? Like, good game or whatever. You're really cute, by the way. I'm just like, bro, what? Like, why the fuck are you scaring the shit out of me in a parking lot, right? Like, came out of nowhere, right? And she wasn't even with anyone. But when I saw her as she got closer, right? Granted, it was dark, right? No lights. I could barely see. I think I recognized her because she was in the gym she was helping with stats at the scorers table, right? But first off, super fucking awkward. And she's like, hey, like, can I get your snap or whatever? And I'm just like, I was fucking hesitant, right? Like, bro, I was not really about to give my snap out to someone random. Like, even if I gave it to her, I wasn't necessarily gonna add it back, right? But in my head, I'm just like, oh, let me be nice or whatever. So she was like, please. I was like, whatever. And like, granted, don't fucking worry. I made sure like she was of age. I was like, oh, how old are you or whatever. And at the time, I think she said she was like 17. I was 18, so I was like, bro, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think she was 17 or 18. One of the two. Regardless, right? And so, yeah, that happened. And so, yeah, I give her my phone, right? And she's putting in her snap. And then I'm like, all right, have a good one, right? And she just like stood there and stared at me. And I just like keep walking the bus. I was like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And so I get back to the bus. And we go back to school. It was boarding school, so obviously I went back to school. I went to my room. I was tired as fuck, right? And fucking in pain after that shit, right? And I had this girl snap, obviously, because she put it in. Actually, I said I gave her my phone. She actually gave me, I don't even remember how it went. I think, yeah, she gave me her phone. She was like, oh, can I have your snap? So I just like put it in, right? At the time, obviously, I was single. And, this was a huge fucking mistake. I hit her up, right? When I was back at my place. I was a fucking idiot. First off, I was like, oh, why not? Like, I'm not really talking to anyone necessarily right now. So I hit her up, like, just to see who she was, right? Like, I could barely see what she looked like. And I knew, like, nothing about this girl, right? Besides, she went to this Catholic school. And so I hit her up or whatever. And she's like, hey, how are you? And first off, right? When she sent me that first photo, I was like, yo, this girl's not in, like, she looked a lot older than what she was, right? 17 or 18. She looked a lot older. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, she looked a lot older. And I was like, oh, she's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fucking believe this now, by the way. I'm talking to someone. But at the time, I was like, oh, like, she's kind of cute, right? And fucking, so basically what happened was, I hit her up and she goes, we're talking, and then it comes to a point and she's like, oh, what are you trying to do with me? And I was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, what are you trying to do? Like, I was not about to, bro, I think she thought I was a person to just hit her up and be like, yo, let's smash or whatever, right? I was like, bro, no, like, I don't even know you, first off, right? I was like, oh, we should definitely hang out or some shit. I believe I said that. First off, bro, I was lonely at the time, bro. I was like, fuck it, what do I have to lose, right? And she's like, oh, I'm a child of God, and like, I'm saving myself for marriage. Like, I don't even like being around boys and stuff like that. I'm just like, then why'd you give me your snap, right? Like, super awkward. It was really, really weird. And there was one point in the conversation where she's like, fuck you then, like, and I was like, she's like, you're just like all of them. And I'm just like, what the fuck is even happening? You asked for my snap. Like, what? And you scared the shit out of me in a parking lot, right? Like, super awkward, dude. And I wish I had someone there. Like, bro, I don't know who she was. She could have fucking stabbed me in the fucking parking lot, right? And yeah, she's like, I'm a child of God and shit like that. And I'm just like, all right, like, I wasn't fucking insinuating we're gonna do anything. Like, bro, I hate when girls bring that shit up. Like, what if I just wanted to fucking take you out? You know what I'm saying? Like, super random. But yeah, guys, that's gonna end today's video. This was just a short story time number 9 on the channel, I believe it is. And I just want to say thank you all you guys for watching. If you guys have had a crazy story like this, you know what I'm saying, like, super random shit, right? Crazy high school stories, man. This one happened during my senior year. Again, guys, I hope all you guys are staying safe and healthy during these crazy times. And yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, guys. The buttons are right down below. We're gonna try to grow this shit as a family every day. Guys, with that being said, my name is Adam. This is A&M Vlogs, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.